3 red cards, 2 goals, and a World Cup opener so insane. I genuinely could not believe what I was watching. Mexico beat South Africa 2-0 tonight. But let me tell you something right now. That scoreline is a complete lie. Because this match was pure madness from start to finish. And I am about to tell you exactly what really happened. Including the one thing nobody else is brave enough to say. Let me take you through all of it. It started fast. Brutally fast. Just 9 minutes in, Julian Quinones smashed the ball into the net for Mexico. 9 minutes! The Estadio Azteca did not just cheer, it shook. 80,000 fans losing their minds. Green shirts everywhere. The noise was unreal. And here is something I need you to understand, because this is bigger than just one goal. Mexico had not won their opening World Cup game in years. Game after game. Tournament after tournament. Always stumbling at the first step. It became a curse. A national embarrassment that the Mexican press never let them forget. So when Quinones scored that early goal, that was not just 1-0. That was years of pressure, years of pain, lifting off an entire nation in one single moment. You could feel it through the screen. But then, the second half turned into absolute chaos. First, South Africa lost a man, straight red card, down to 10 players. And here's where I want to be honest with you, because from that moment, this match stopped being a fair fight. Mexico smelled blood, and they pounced. Raul Jimenez rose up above everyone and powered a header into the net. 2-0. And listen, this one hit me right in the heart, because this was Jimenez's first ever World Cup goal. If you know this player's story, you know what this meant. This is a man who suffered a horrific head injury a few years ago. An injury so bad that many people thought he might never play football again. Some thought his career was finished. And now, here he was, scoring at a World Cup in front of his own people, in his home country. When that ball hit the net, grown men were crying in the stands. That is what football is about. That is the stuff you cannot script. But the red cards? Oh no, they were not finished yet. South Africa then lost a second player. Themba Zwane, gone. Sent off. And now, South Africa were down to 9 men. 9! Trying to survive against a host nation in a stadium that wanted to bury them. At this point, I was just shaking my head. How does a World Cup opener turn into this? And then, the twist that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. Mexico got a red card 2-0. Cesar Montes sent off in extra time. So the host nation, the winning team, finished their own party with only 10 men on the pitch. 3 red cards in one single match. Let me put that into perspective so you understand how rare this is. This has only happened any other time in the entire history of the World Cup. We are talking about nearly 100 years of football. And here's the part that gave me chills. The last time 3 red cards happened in a World Cup match, South Africa were also involved, back in 1998. You honestly cannot make this up. It is like the football gods have a script and South Africa keep getting handed the same cursed page. So, what did we actually learn tonight? Let me give you my honest breakdown, team by team. Mexico looked sharp. Quinones was electric all night. Direct, fast, fearless. Jimenez led the line like a warrior. The midfield bossed the game. And that crowd, that incredible Azteca crowd, is going to be a weapon for them all, tournament long. On the surface, this was a perfect start. South Africa, they fell apart. They froze. The moment was too big for them. Losing 2 players to red cards is not bad luck. It is a lack of discipline when it matters most. They had waited years to be on this stage, and when the lights came on, they cracked under the pressure. But now, here is my real take. And I already know some of you are going to be angry at me for saying this. Comment section, get ready. I am not fully convinced by Mexico. Not yet. Yes, they won. Yes, they scored 2 goals. Yes, the crowd was electric. But let us be honest with ourselves for 1 second. For a huge chunk of this match, Mexico were playing against 10 men, then 9 men. They were attacking a team that was broken, disorganized, and a man or two short. Beating 9 players at home is not proof that you are a serious World Cup team. It just is not. Any decent side should beat 9 men. So the truth is, we still do not actually know how good this Mexico team really is. The Mexican media will tell you tonight that El Tri are back, that they are contenders, that the trophy is coming home. And I am telling you, slow down. Do not get carried away. The real test is coming when Mexico face a full team, 11 against 11, with everything on the line. That is when we find out who they really are. Because here is the thing about World Cups. They build you up early, and they break your heart later. And Mexico fans have had their hearts broken at this tournament more times than almost anyone. So enjoy tonight. Celebrate the win. It was a beautiful, chaotic, emotional start. But do not crown this team just yet. Not until they prove it against a side that fights back. So now I want to hear from you. Was this the most chaotic World Cup opener you have ever seen? 3 red cards. I mean, come on. And the big question, the one I really want you to argue about in the comments, is Mexico actually a good team? Or did they just look good because they were beating 9 men? Tell me what you think. Be honest. Do not hold back. I read every single comment. And if you want me to break down every single match of this World Cup, just like this one, with real opinions and no boring fence sitting, then subscribe right now. Because this tournament is just getting started, and the chaos is only going to get bigger. Drop your opinion in the comments. Subscribe, because I am breaking down every single match of this World Cup, just like this one.